Hi friends, I am P.R. Krishnan. Welcome to the 14th edition of RERA from my perspective. In this edition, I will recall the balance features of RERA from the previous video we have seen and in the very second video of the series. So, let us go to the slide directly. Mortgage is a very important point. We are continuing from the last video where we had covered 9 points. So, this is the 10th point coming in. Builder has been told not to create any mortgage, and even if you create, the mortgage will not be effective. That's been very clearly told under the section. Basically, what builders used to do was they used to sell you the flat is in your name. They also used to sell the mortgage the flat with the bank. So, tomorrow if you create any problem, the bank comes and takes lien and you cannot even take the flat. Your money is also stuck. So, that was the way the people were operating. This was a very bad way, but then now RERA has come back saying not allowed, that is not allowed. Now, even if you allow, we will not consider that. Another point here is that earlier you were as a buyer, now allowed is as a consumer. When you become a consumer, obviously in case of NCLTs and other cases where it is going under liquidation or something, the company, the lenders used to have a stake. So, lenders like banks, they will have a stake and their stakes were final and you had no say. So, the flats they take over and you become helpless and you lost the money, but no more. Now, under RERA and subsequently later, it has been very clearly clarified. The allottee is a stakeholder, he is a consumer, not a buyer. Consumer means he consumes and comes under the Consumer Protection Act, and also he takes precedence over the banks and other financial institutions on the flats. So, that is a very big judgment that has taken place, so that people do not lose money on that. Okay. Now, let us look at transfer fees. Transfer fees again, which is important when one sells a flat to the builder, he cannot charge transfer fee. It has been very clearly told, as builder has got 10% of booking amount. Okay. Of course, he can forfeit that amount. So, therefore, it should not they have made some link between forfeiture and transfer charges. So, they should not charge, otherwise they charge some amount, but even otherwise the people do not worry much, they keep charging, because it is not exactly specified, very clearly specified. So, builders do charge. Quarterly update, allottees can get work schedule in advance, a quarterly progress update. Builder needs to update this quarterly basis on the site, and if it does not do, you can inform RERA this is not happening and they will take action against under section 11. Clear outstanding, the builder has been very clearly told and is bound to clear all outstanding and then only transfer the building to the society. This has been very clearly laid out in section 3, chapter 3, section 11 4G. Okay. Next, coverage. This has been very every time it is asked, people all know residentials are covered, but you must also know commercial, industrial building, plot, apartment or agricultural land which is used as a business. For example, if 10-acre plot is sold in smaller lots to many buyers, so such things are also covered. It includes MADA, SIDCO, SRA sale component only, not the redevelopment component, any BMC property or even Government of India property. Okay. Now, let us look at others. There are many points under others, I will just read it out. Tracking, that is one point that is a feature of this RERA. It is self-monitored, affidavit is given, periodical checking is happening, periodical review is happening with the industry. So, there is somebody who is looking at it. Okay. Registration has been made mandatory, they cannot sell or advertise without registration. Default, delay by builder liable for refund of principal paid plus interest as per section 18. Okay. Unit of measurement, of course, you would have seen it is a one single unit, carpet area. There is nothing called built up, super built up, which is their builder's connotation. So, that is not being accepted, only one area, that is carpet area, is accepted. Now, laws of limitation act, no laws of limitation apply if there is a title defect. So, this is very important. The builders run away if there's a title defect after 2-3 years of selling. They vanish and you are not even can't even catch anybody. So now they cannot do that. They have to take insurance also. Penalties, of course, they have been given a stiff penalty of 10% or even 5% or jail term of 3 years. So penalty is for flouting and any registration and operational rules. So that is coming under chapter 8, section 59 to 68, has all the penalties. Very tough, very hard on them. Offenses, any offense, person in charge during the time is accountable. For instance, somebody, architect does something and vanishes, leaves the company and goes somewhere else. No, he is accountable. Even if he is working somewhere else, he becomes accountable for the past deeds during which time he was there, or even the CA. Okay, fund management, absolutely foolproof best method has come out, where 70% is kept under. We have seen in very great detail. 70% is kept with the bank, and bank will release the 70% only after the architect, engineer, and CA has signed or given certificate. We have seen that in detail. So that is another recapitulation, a big feature of this new RERA. Escrow account, which again earlier it was not there. Earlier it was all going in the builder's pocket. Now bank is keeping the money, controlling the funds. So that is another feature of this RERA. Defect liability, very clearly 5 years it has been given. That's another feature. Earlier builder used to be give defect liability to the person to whom he has sold. Now if he sells and goes away, the next person is never gets the benefit of that. He is never responded to. But now builder has been told his responsibility is for 5 years for any structural defect, and he has to rectify it. Whether the original alert is there, or second alert has come, or third alert has come, he's got nothing. Now his relationship with this is with the unit, not with the person. So that's a clear change. Interest rules, again, the builder is to charge more but gives less. So now nothing doing. It is same route applies, same rate applies everywhere on both sides. So some points that you should also keep in mind, which I have said earlier, is 18.1 para 3, interpreted to say on demand. So please demand it with the builders. Declaration, builders to give affidavit is something legal. So he has to give an affidavit saying the legal title is clear and land is free from all encumbrance. So that is declaration is giving. A loss of limitation for filing complaint does not arise. Onus is on builder. So there is law of limitation for filing does not arise. Okay. Society formation, he has been told very clearly to form society once 51% of the flats are sold. Okay. So friends, I think with this we have come to the conclusion of this video. We still have one more video that will take you through the practical part which I have witnessed in courts or forums, seen or understood during this discussion. That is more important to know. So with this video we have covered the important points, sections, understanding of RERA Act rules. We have covered the background, the objectives, landmarks of this new registration, the main features, various important definitions, process of registration by builders and their importance, interest in great detail under compensation, adjudication, and separately also being most important, compensation and its process, adherence to sanction plans, defect, title defect with lifelong liability on builder, offences and the various penalties, revocation of registration and what happens thereafter, how your funds are safe, agreement, possession date, unit of measurement, society formation, conveyancing, and your right when non-compliance is happening. We recall the important sections and some new sections we also learned, and now recall the features and a few features that was not discussed earlier and some general pointers. We'll see in the next video. In the next video I'll also discuss the practical issues as we have seen or understood. So do not forget to see the next video, which again is important for all to know. Please do leave a comment, and if you have liked the video, subscribe to it, and also please share it with others if they can benefit from this. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.